All right, starting off first, we're going to look at, older and newer bills here. This is a $10 bill from the year 1928. Now, it looks like a regular older style $10 bill, right? Nothing too fancy here. But here on the back of the bill, do you see anything that looks wrong? It's a $5 bill. So we got the back of a $5 bill and a $10 bill on the front, double denomination here. This bill sold at auction for over $43,000. So if you guys come across collections, paper money collections, coin collections, and you got bills in there, you definitely want to check all the serial numbers. You want to look for all kinds of different errors and very obvious type of errors like this as well. I mean, this is super, super rare, 43,000. Now here's another $10 bill. So this one is from 1950, and this has a $1 bill on the back. So $10 bill on the front, $1 bill on the back. Super rare here. This $10 or $1 bill sold at auction for over $57,000. 1950. Now here is a $20 bill from 1974, so getting a little more modern here. 1974 $20 bill, again a dual denomination. You see the $10 bill here on the reverse. Super, super rare. This bill sold for over $37,000 at auction. Of course, it's going to depend on the grade / condition of these bills as well, as to what they will actually sell for at auction. If this thing was all worn down and falling apart, of course it wouldn't have sold for $37,000, but would still sell for a lot of money because of the error that it has. Now here is a 1976 $2 bill where it has an inverted overprint. So you'll see the seals and the serial numbers here are on opposite sides of the bill and upside down. They're inverted, and that's why this bill and the condition plays a role in its value as well. That's why this bill sold for over $2,700, nearly a $3,000 bill there. Now here is a $5 bill from 1977. This Federal Reserve note here has a doubled print error, which is pretty obvious. Looks like a 3D effect is going on here as a result of the error. Pretty awesome, graded by PMG, and this bill ended up selling for over $22,000 at auction. Can't beat that. Now here is a bill from 1977 that is graded by Pcgs. This is pretty cool. So we have a printed fold over error taking place here. So we'll see the overprint printed on the back of the bill and on the front of the bill. So it was folded and then the overprint was printed. It's just amazing. Errors like this is just phenomenal. I love stuff like this. Imagine finding that in, from the bank or in your wallet or something, getting it back in change. This bill ended up selling for over $2,000. Now here's a 1981 Federal Reserve note. This $1 bill here looks very normal on the front. You wouldn't notice anything about it. But you see that piece that is detached from the bill? Well, that is an obstructed printing error. So that piece of paper there was on the bill, as you can see there, when it was printed. I'm not sure how they got this out. I would imagine they took this straight out of the Federal Reserve like that. I mean, how could that little piece, I don't know, did that little piece stay on there for a while and then come off? I don't know. I don't think so. But this bill did sell for over $1,000 at auction. Again, graded by PCGS there. This next one is graded by PCGS as well. It is a $1 bill from 1988. Now, this is got a couple things going here. So first off, if we go to the back of the bill and you zoom in there next to trust, you'll see that little number there. If you have a number right next to the word trust there, that means you have a web note. If you don't have a number there and you have a number at the bottom of the E and 1, it's not a web note. So first of all, this is a web note, right? And it has an error. It has a mismatched block letter, which is the suffix, and the star. So we'll see here at the end of this serial number, it ends in 777 with a star, like it's a star note. Over here on this side, it ends in 777 and it has the block letter L. So that is not supposed to be that way. They're supposed to be matching on both sides. So if it has an L on the right, it's supposed to have an L on the left side of the bill, also the serial number and the block letters are supposed to be matching on both sides. If you find something that's mismatched, one of the numbers, one of the letters, you know, you could be talking some money. This bill ended up selling for nearly $30,000 at auction. Could you believe that? And look at it, it's all crinkled up. It's definitely been used and circulated, and someone came across this and was smart enough to get it graded and made a lot of money. $30,000 there. Now here is a $20 bill. This bill sold, is very, very famous. Looks very normal on the reverse. It sold this year in 2021 for $396,000. And that's because it has that, you know, banana sticker there, I guess you could call it. The obstructed printing error is what is taking place here. So that sticker got onto the bill, and then the overprint was printed over the sticker, which is probably one of the most bizarre and famous errors on paper money to date. And like I say, $396,000. Hope this guy, whoever or girl that bought this $20 bill is keeping it somewhere very, very safe. All right, here is a 2003 Star Notes error. So this is pretty cool. So first off, this is a Star Note. So you'll see the stars at the end of the serial numbers there. You know, Star Notes can be very, very common. Some can be more rare than others, right? Some can be rare. But the error that's taking place here is on the back of the bill. It has an inverted back. This bill ended up selling for over $2,800 at auction. Does have a very nice grade by Pcgs as well. So $2,800. Here's a 2006. So you guys can see even more modern bills, you know, can have errors like this. But of course, it's harder and harder to find, you know, modern errors. You know, they don't want, you know, errors leaving their Federal Reserve. You know, they don't want that stuff getting out into circulation in the public, you know. If they mess up, they want to keep it there and destroy it or do whatever they do with it, right? But stuff like this does slip out from time to time. And this is a 2006 $1 bill that has an offset printing error. Obviously, you can see that here in the image displayed. You see the front design here on the back of the bill. And this bill ended up selling for over $1,000 at auction as a result of that error and, of course, its condition. All right, guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Feel free to check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.